While it's your biggest show, it's your biggest conversation, it is the biggest team. It's, let's be real, it's another Sunday. Did you go to church?
Oh.
Did you worship? Simon?
I went last Sunday, by the way. I went last Sunday. It's a true story. I went last Sunday. It was a very, yes,
And
I went
what
last
did
Sunday.
the bishop,
The pastor
You know,
said you're on a journey to see the Lord and to connect to the, you know, you're always on this journey, but along the journey, you may stumble. For me, I'm just busy stumbling. And that's many of yeah. So I'm the stumbling person here on this panel. I'm Simon Says. Maria?
no, Simon, before you give it to Maria, I hope it's not Sunday school, the ones guys.
Wow. Yes.
they didn't even tell you to drink wine.
They did. Holy Communion. It was Holy Communion Sunday, actually, being honest.
Okay.
So you drank wine?
No, I did not take it because I actually take Holy Communion very seriously. If I'm not very deep a Christian, I don't take it. Because I think I might
that
evaporate.
morning.
Where? Go.
That was my cue
That's
for you
true,
to
I
serve people wine.
Maria?
That was my cue for you to serve people wine.
I know, but I'll serve it later.
After Rema Festival, we are taking a break from all the preachings.
Amen.
Yes,
You
we-
actually went to Rema?
No, I just, they put on TV everywhere. So we are lucky. We watch it everywhere. But for those who went, next year, please go. They put it all over, even in TV stations that we didn't know existed. So just adjust your area, switch any channel. You hear all of them speaking. But yeah, and question marks, but that's it. I'm Maria, I am an author, and I'm so happy to be here. Let us not talk about religion because I am a pastor's daughter and I don't want to go deep.
Me, I want to go deep there, by the way.
Let's go deep. Let's go deep. Let's take it there.
As you serve me.
Yes, I will.
And that's important as you
Yes,
serve me.
as we serve me
I
something.
actually wanted to get on the speaking panel of they have a business summit or whatever of Rema.
Here you go.
So now they got back to me. Somebody who went to ask me got back to me and said, "Oh, Dr. C, you know, they are doubting your Christianity. You're not like out there."
Yeah, you don't pray it that
Christian.
loud.
You're not out there Christian, so therefore you can't. But you know what? The wedding at Cana. But that said, before I forget, this week, two special people, two women who I think are just really interesting and doing things and redefining the social media space and celebrity space in a different way. Diana Marua did a rendition of Bibi Tajiri, Isa's. I was alive in the time of Isa, and I thought she did it really, really well. Yeah.
Maria
Cheers
does
to
not
you.
think so, but either way, we say cheers to that.
Yes, cheers to that. And what's the Bibi, talking of Bibi Tajiri, there's only one Bibi Tajiri. What's her name? Amber Ray. I saw she was showing her new house. I think it's somewhere in Rivers, if I'm not wrong, because I know those houses. I know the particular ones. She was showing the new decor, the way she has done. It's beautiful. So I just wanted to give a shout out to them.
You know the
Because
reason
celebrity
why Kenyan
social
music,
life.
Kenyan music does not go as far as you want it to go.
Just because?
CEO, go ahead.
Diana.
I thought she did a good job, honestly.
You see, what shocks me is that all these things we see on social media, most of them are fake. I hope that I hope that is
No, that
true.
song was real. It's a song.
But the money was in
I
it was
just
fake.
mean the
Other things.
the new
Houses and
home
stuff.
and all these things, because we've come to know that after some time,
They go
it
away.
is showbiz and show business, and it's actually manifesting things which you do not have.
It's show business. It's a business.
Yeah.
Of
To
show.
That's
So sometimes it is not real. So let's go to the topic and just say
Did you
that
say the business? And I like that. Did you look at your face? To show.
they're just showing people what they can. But anyway, let's forget about them.
The MPs, these MPs now.
Let's move on to
what are they doing?
serious matters.
Yes, these MPs.
You're always very serious.
No, serious
No, but the
matters.
shirt is looking good today.
Let me tell you.
Yes.
Thank you, Simon.
You're welcome.
The President, William Samoei Ruto, a few days ago went and said that the procurement will be online or e-citizen or something like that, that
Electronically.
electronically, so that to cut the corruption and too much back and forth and the deals. And the parliamentarians seem to be up in arms against it because, well, they do not want, our parliament is a house of shame. People cut deals and cartels exist. But the public are saying that they prefer people to procure things electronically. What's your take, guys?
Let me start there.
Okay, go ahead. You want to start?
I'm just laughing because I'm just going to laugh throughout the whole show. So let me get it.
Go ahead, get out of
You
the
know,
system.
this thing reminds me of when I was young, I think maybe 6 years old or 7 years old.
Yeah.
I stole the piggy bank.
Wheezy! From Wheezy!
As Dr. C, you are not a good child.
So
And last week you answered a teacher bad.
my sister and her friends
Yes, what are you saying?
started a piggy bank. And then I followed them.
And you stole it.
Where is that piggy bank? I actually stole it. Anyway, let's just say I had to be forced to go and steal my father's money to return.
replace.
And my father came and gave me a punishment. I'll talk about it another day. But this story reminds me of a piggy bank, a transparent one, and one that is a box.
Yes.
With the box one, things just disappear. You don't know where they're going to.
Yes.
But now the transparent one,
You
which
can
is
see.
the procurement,
Yes.
we can see. When the money is leaving, we can see it's leaving and who is taking it and whose hand is taking it. But to be fair, anyway, I think so that, yes, we want to fight corruption. There are valid reasons and non-valid reasons. The valid reasons, some of them, they are saying people have not been trained. Some constituencies are actually missing on certain services because this procurement has not been done. But I think so that, let's just say, these people are just fighting to protect their turf. Politics is about sharing of resources.
Of course.
And sometimes you'll not just take, though it has become so shameless, like whoever bought a 2.9 billion house is so shameless. But it's about sharing of resources. And people have to find clever ways.
To protect.
So let's just say, yeah, anyway, I leave it at stealing the piggy bank.
And that's true. I agree with you, by the way. I agree with you because even when it comes to even the whole e-commerce, he's saying that now the whole procurement process should be done electronically. The reason why he wants to do that because even the president has vested interest on this new system. Even his citizen, did he not insist that everything should be done electronically? Where is the owner of a citizen, and where is this owner of this e-platform that's actually supposed to be used for procurement?
Yeah.
You see what I mean? That is, you have to remember, every single proposal is, do you know the real reason why the MPs are fighting back? Remember a while back, the MPs complained about, we pushed these bills for you, and now you're calling us corrupt. Just know, corruption fights back, and this is how it looks like. Now, in the sense that you wanted to pass this particular thing, but you called us corrupt, and you started shaming us publicly. Let's see what you will pass. The only thing you're passing here is what? Gas, hot air, and nothing else is gonna pass through this house that's gonna benefit you, the executive. That is literally the legislature giving the middle finger to who? The executive branch, telling them that indeed, just because you call us names, there's a repercussion for that. And that is literally what you're seeing right now, is the push and pull. And it's going to reach a point in which now, they're going to say it's now 50% procurement in the standard way, then 50% now electronically, then 50% now manually. Now, they have brought up some valid points in the sense that some places like that are not even internet even connected, even wirelessly, and so many other issues that may come across, even the portal and even who owns this particular platform comes into play. This also, even the auditor needs to come into play and recognize that indeed, this system that's supposed to be used for government services, and then now every citizen, of course, is supposed to place their bid there. Even this is done even in places like even in the United States. You can clearly see this bid has been made and it's done electronically, and someone can literally do it remotely and place their bid there and actually now get a government tender. Now, when it's done that way, it's okay. But is that really going to happen in Kenya? Oh.
And do you think it's even transparent in that United States you're talking about?
No, of course, there are transparent because there's so many. There's so many. They were even, you didn't remember that thing of the issue about the guns which are being, they even made a movie about it. I remember, yeah. And those young boys made millions from being procurement because they understood the procedure of applying through online. And all they did was start very Kenyeji. If now that can be done now in Kenya, for someone who's just as simple and as broke as me, now would just be able to now apply and offer my services. Now I can actually do this and offer this service to the government. This is my bid, and you're able to see it transparently. That's well and good. But where is this money going to? when I place my bid, and where is this money, even who owns this particular platform that is supposed to be now put online. Those are questions that need answers before we approve anything.
You know what's funny is everyone is trying to protect their interests. The one who is trying to tell us to do electronically, protecting their interests. The one who are fighting it, protecting their interests. All of them, none of them is protecting the interests of the public. No, but they will make it look like, everyone is trying to make it look like, I am doing this to fight corruption. Oh, this is wrong, because they want to make it look like we are fighting, you're protecting our interests, but in real sense, it's their interests. Because I feel like before they would make a decisions to do this, we need the transparency of e-citizen. We need the e-citizen to move at least be owned by the government, so that we can know that, yes, if you procure this, it's not going to be owned by a certain company somewhere with a name from somewhere. It's owned by the government, and here it's how it works, and here is the funds, and here is how we are going to do about it. Because sometimes, I don't think we need to fight corruption. I think we need transparency. Because what we are lacking right now is transparency. We lack the transparency on where the money goes to, on how it's divided, on what that is what we need. We do not need another new systems and another IT person coming, or another many trainings to pay people to attend to.
Intruders.
And another teachers going to be paid to come and train that are going to just, there's just so much that we are going to waste resources on for something that we don't need right now.
That's true, and that happens a lot. I mean,
and
you're still laughing. Where?
I'm still laughing because of. Did you talk about this procurement?
Not yet.
No, go ahead, because I wanted to.
You know what I always think is that, how did you steal your father's piggy bank?
How did you steal your father's money?
No, I stole the piggy bank. They had hidden it somewhere in a bush. And this was in Kenya. We lived in Eldoret, Itek. So now when they were like, we're going to beat you, we're going to beat you. So I went to the house. My father had another piggy bank. I didn't know the value of money.
Yes.
And then I took all of it, emptied it, took it to the other kids. Anyway, later on, I'll tell you the punishment as we talk about punishment. You go ahead.
Wow,
Anyway.
bad.
No, you're clever.
You
Cheers to
answered
you.
the teacher wrongly. This time a piggy bank. Every week, Dr. C, we need to hear your
So
story.
I think one of the reasons why corruption is a very big problem in Kenya. Is a massive problem that we have to deal with. We've established an anti-corruption unit which cannot barely deal with it. A whole commission. We have the police system, we have the legal systems to take, and the law and all that, and it still doesn't work. So I think the biggest thing is that the public must be in a position where they can see. The system will not solve our problem, but it gives us an opportunity to know Simon did bid for this job. Did he deliver? Rather than being in the total opaqueness of the things, of the scheme of things. Currently, people bid for these jobs, they get these jobs, they don't deliver these jobs, and we do not know. Some of the companies are as shadowy as anything else, because you just hear 10 billion was given out, the money disappeared, the company cannot be traced. It's only on paper. But the moment we have a system where we can say it's Simon, it's Maria, it's Dr. C who has bid for this job, we know their physical location. The citizen will give them pressure to deliver on the money they have been given to on these projects. One, it will not solve all our problems, but it will minimize
a
lot for us.
That's true.
The ownership of that thing is questionable, because whenever the president pushes for something, it is directly beneficial to him. He does not push anything else which does not benefit him. But we are saying, let Kenyans benefit from that system. And also, let Kenyans interrogate it and take these people who get these jobs to task to deliver for the Kenya.
Yeah, because corruption is like a cockroach. It's very hard to kill. It just keeps on coming back. Like, now what's going on? Even about death.
No, before that, but it's related. So I promise to tell you the punishment. Because we talked of corruption and we need to punish. So you know what my father did? He had this friend in the police service called Mr. Njoroge.
Wow.
So he went and talked to him on the side, whatever. So he took us all, me and my sister, to the police and said, these kids have actually stolen from me. Like simulating a real life situation, they've stolen from me. So there was like a room there, we were put there and told to stay. It's almost like a nini.
Holding cell.
Yes, this was very scary. Very scary. We spent like a whole day there in just like a room. Let me tell you, yeah, I have never stolen again.
You see fear? You see what fear does to a child? You see what fear does to a
I
child?
was,
No.
your father is like,
You see?
we were like, just like this was quite severe in the way that he did it, yeah? But
We taught you a lesson.
it taught a lesson. So there is the punishment and there is teaching a lesson, yeah? If somebody can learn a lesson,
True.
yeah? So anyway, in a small village somewhere in Kisii land,
Oh my goodness. There
Uh-oh,
goes-
what happened?
we were treated to
Your place.
some very weird images that, you know, these people seem to beat this dead body, and buried this body without any coffin, nothing, threw it in the grave. Reason being, this person does not contribute to the community. Does not contribute to other burials or anything to do with the community. So hiyo ilikuwa hiyo liwe funzo kwa hawa na wengine. You have to contribute to community things. First off, I have to say, I find this quite severe. Yeah.
Really?
You know, do you understand the meaning of last respects? The last respects. You know, even a dead body has human rights. Yeah. It deserves to be disposed of with dignity. Why would you treat a dead body like that? Yeah. This is a vessel that carried his spirit. And we want to say, may the dead rest in peace. Why would you beat up a dead body that cannot even learn or even feel the pain?
For me, I would say, if you have been a trash human being when you are alive, and the society even approves that indeed, and even approves the fact that indeed you are not necessarily beneficial even to society overall as a whole, let's treat you as such even in your passing away. And I love even the fact, because do you know why? A lot of facades and a lot of falsehoods are said at the funeral. Imagine I was Simon's friend and you are my worst enemy. Yeah, Simon was such a good person and you know I was trash to you. Simon was whatever. Those are the lies that we tell. So if you're saying the last rites are indeed a bunch of lies that are said about the person who has actually passed away, no. If you are a bad human being and people choose to treat you as such in your funeral, congratulations, you have received what you earned. And I even like the fact that indeed we have taken to the sense even a level of realness, the extent that we treat the person the way they treated other people in real life. You discarded other people, we will discard you. All right, you dismissed other people, we shall dismiss you even in your death. And it's okay. For me, I just say indeed, you give what you take, and basically maybe his karma came at his funeral. And that's literally how it is. Now, there is that whole, you're saying the whole respect the dead and everything.
Last respect.
Now,
You are called
your
something.
last respects would just be we actually buried you on the ground. We didn't like cremate you and other things, because you know cremating can also be in other cultures very disrespectful, and other people maybe see, because if the person themselves did not want to be cremated.
I want to be
You know,
cremated.
yeah, you want to be burnt.
Yeah, cremated, yes.
Any reason why?
It's in my will. Because it's just dust to dust and it saves the environment.
How much of saving the
What
environment
if
are you
were
going
to
to do?
resurrect?
How much of saving the environment are
during
you going to
resurrection.
do?
God who created everything. You see, it's just moving. You see, the whole point is the end result is the same. It's just nothing is new on earth. It's moving from one form to the other. Fire, water, wind, yeah? And what are the four elements? And earth. Those are the four elements of life. The four elements, yeah? So you're just converting from one element to another in a much quicker way.
Would you want to be put in a necklace or something?
Why?
Huh, interesting. Well, you want to be cremated?
No, I I'm not decided because I don't think I'm there yet.
Okay, you're saying you're close. She's saying you're closer to death than her.
I've not decided. I've never sat down to think about what people will do in my death. But here is my point. Simon, let me tell you something. You should not treat me awfully in my death just because I refuse to join a WhatsApp funeral group. I'm sorry. Because he was not contributing to other funerals or the community and all that. What you needed was money. Why is my body got to suffer for that? I'm dead now. Can you just let me go in peace, forget about me in peace, and just say that the problem in your society is buried and down? Just come, do the usual. Just put me in a coffin, simple as it is, and bury me properly. Okay. Is it my
Where's the
deciding?
coffin coming from? And you are not contributing.
But you see, the
Contributing,
point
yes.
is this.
Good point.
Let me be honest with you.
Say.
Some people are not. You see, now you people are encouraging these people to start forming 1,000,001 WhatsApp groups to invite us to everything, so that we are scared of being thrown somewhere.
Don't be
without
trash about
being
it. You can say
No.
no. You can say no. There's a way to decline for you to actually not to
He
contribute.
declined. He was thrown in the soil.
There are many people who decline, but they don't get treated as such. There are people who decline with pretentiousness and dismissiveness.
I think they just
There's not even a
hated
whole
the
society
man.
agrees to
No,
do this.
I think they just hated the man for other reasons. They just did not like the man. Because I don't think it is right for what they did was wrong. Yes, he was not contributing, but it was wrong.
You know, it takes a lot for society to agree to bury someone in that way. You know, I want to give you context. It takes a lot. Even CEO can even add, because when it comes to you placing someone down in that place, wrapped around in a piece of cloth and several people around, it takes a lot of preparation and time and a lot of thought to people to agree that indeed this is the way we're going to bury him, even family members. Even now agreeing to that. It takes a lot. It's not just like a disposable thing. It takes a lot because you have to also recognize that what did the society agree to that extent that indeed we have agreed to dispose of this person this way.
Okay, that's
It takes a lot also. See
He
you.
must have been a bad person.
Yeah, it
Very,
takes a lot.
must have done
And it in
something.
Kisii.
In Kisii, they were also scared of the coffin being stolen. Let's continue.
You know, in Kisii, let me start from where Maria has left it. You know, Kisii is a very weird.
So weird. Do you guys?
Guy, you come from there.
Yeah.
It's a place I've seen a man butcher the wife and feed the children with the flesh.
Gosh.
As
Yeah.
it's a place where we know that if you bury, you must guard the grave.
They'll steal the body.
They'll
and eat.
steal the body at night and
Oh.
cut the hand
Even eat the whole
and
of it.
eat the whole body. You must be careful. You see, the cultures of a people define the people.
Yeah. And you Kisii.
Guys, disclaimer,
understand?
I'm different.
You're married to a
the
Kikuyu.
same.
So-
I'm married to a
Waweru.
Kikuyu.
So let's move on. Let's take a break from that and move on.
But listen, you know, this thing of just one last point.
Yes.
Yeah. And, you know, I have seen from my village where I come from, especially people who are older and everything. I've seen a lot of people being like threatened with who shall bury you, who will do I don't know what. Like this thing is a very serious thing. Yeah. Like if you don't contribute to this church, I don't know what. And the church, some of the churches actually use it to extort money. And some priests refuse to go and bury.
Okay.
That you are not, it's a serious issue.
Good point.
Let's
Maria.
take a break, Simon.
It's a really serious
Go ahead.
issue, but we
Okay.
are taking a short break.
Cheers.
Yes, you're in the right place. Don't go anywhere. Right here on Let's Be Real. Indeed, we're going to keep you spiced up with very interesting topics. Like right now, Maria's about to size us up as all men. Tell us the story, Maria. Tell us what's going on.
Yeah, in this show we've said that more than once. Actually, the ladies of this show have said this more than once. A handsome man is defined by his wallet. Yes, and that's the truth. So
The size
the
of
size
his
of his wallet, yes. So zisiende kwa kioo. So another so when it comes to a relationship, at what stage in dating do you start providing? And is money one of the reasons you choose a person? Is that one of the reasons you walk into a relationship? Do I start with Simon, who is about to argue about that?
No, I'm about to just say
Yes,
basically
it's
this.
true.
As a man, you are judged literally by how much even you can provide by society. And sadly, the truth is this. That's what now women will reduce you down to a pure utility. And now be very careful who you are a utility to, because not all women are worth providing for. Just because you say that indeed you want a man to provide for you does not mean that you are actually someone that's worth providing for. And that's the truth, because a man's resources are his to provide to who he wants to through his own discretion. It's not upon you to start saying that indeed I cannot be with a man who cannot provide for me. No, it's upon you to realize that indeed, are you actually someone that's worth providing for, or are you just a useless brat who's out here entitled in society saying that you want to be provided to as if everybody out here is your daddy? Go look for your father. Go.
There's something I will say. In the book of Genesis.
I'm not your daddy.
Yes.
No. In the book of Genesis, God told Adam, you shall toil. Toil to feed your people, right? And Eve was supposed to procreate, but Adam was supposed to provide. I don't know why we are even discussing this. We know very well that a man's major role is to provide and protect. Protect me from being broke in future. Provide me with what I want right now. That is the major role of a man. So we should not even be arguing. It starts during dating. During dating, I will not be entitled to your money. I will not make you give me. But then again, don't blame me for not choosing you for being broke or for not giving me money. Yes. So when we are dating, jitole, fanya kazi ya sadaka. That's good. But when we are married, I shouldn't even be asking, that's my right, I'm entitled to it. So that's just the simplest way to define this topic by the Simon. What you've said,
It's the truth.
And that toiling and providing was a curse from God. So you do it. But also, it's a sign of things to come. Yeah? So
Meaning?
if a guy is not buying you gifts, he's not showing you, like, you know, he's got this money, how then are you going to be living? You see, today's modern couples and modern girls are, in the past, they used to find a spouse for you. And then a big party is held in your honor, and then you get married. And it was not up to you. So if that marriage stays or it doesn't stay, it's up to the society. It's not really up to you. But right now, it's really up to you. And how do you make that decision? Based on how you can provide. And anyway, during the dating times, sometimes this man is sampling so many other girls, to see who is the suitable partner, so he may as well pay for it. But on the other hand, if I was the boy child, there's ways,
to portray.
to show, to portray.
Yeah.
And look, it's not just the human boy child, even the birds, you know, the one with the heaviest voice, the one with the biggest
Colorful.
peacock, colorful. Yeah. In the wild, even the animals have this thing. So these humans should not think you're out of it. Anyway, see, I hope you'll tell us that nice story you told us. You told me earlier of how this man actually just bought a new car, got the money, and showed. Maybe you'll tell us.
You know what I say is that, interestingly enough, that show women the money, but don't give them. Just show. They let them
For
smell.
how long are they staying without being given?
But they'll feel comfortable that you have money.
Yeah. It doesn't need to be
And you're
bad.
stingy.
Yeah. Don't
See,
give
here
them.
you are dating the wrong people.
So, let me give
Show
you a
them the
story.
money.
There's a friend of mine, when he wanted to marry this beautiful chick, and this girl had said, no, never, nada. Are you and me? I don't see us going the same direction. You know, the way a girl tells you your goals and my goals are not aligned, your values and my values are not aligned.
Wavelength.
You drink too much, you what? So the guy told his friends, I'm going to buy a new car. And he bought a new Prado, brand new. Didn't even remove the seat covers. Went to the bank and withdrew $1 million shillings, put in the glove box, invited the chick for a drink up. When they were now drinking, enjoying the drink, at past midnight there now, the bill was around 60,000. He told the chick, take this key and go and get some money in the car. We pay the bill so that I can drop you home. So the girl said, okay, but I don't know the car. I said, the one you'll just switch on, you'll see the lights on, that's a car. So the woman walked in outside the parking. The Prado flickered the lights. Went, and in the glove box, she opened like this and the money poured on her laps.
Drug dealer immediately.
So immediately, the woman was panicked and returned the money and picked up one bundle of 100,000. Went, paid. The next time, I saw them in a church getting married.
They got married.
No.
The values which were not aligning.
Yeah, all
They
of
are
a sudden
lying.
and
They are
gone.
lying immediately.
Very fast.
Money it's the same story. Money sorts out
Everything.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now
And
the
now- and,
woman
can
has
I go-
gone into the married.
Can I
but
go
now
further?
entitled.
Yes.
Can I go further? Man, please use your money to you trap the woman, because what happens is when you actually now get in, because of my money, I now control a lot
The
of your
narrative.
movements. Even I control a lot, because a lot of ladies, they know themselves. They
But
have
is
gotten
it about
themselves
is
into
marriage about control?
yes, somewhere.
Marriage is just about respect.
No,
love.
depending on the intentions to get in.
Commitment.
If you feel security, but also my money, I also have power over a lot of things that I can maneuver, because indeed you're here because of my money and the thing that trucked you in. That's yes. How many ladies are out there complaining that they feel caged and they got married because of the security that they got with money, and they're complaining, then they divorce later? Many of them.
So why don't
Many
you
of
marry
them.
a woman? Why don't you look for a woman you love? And because
No,
you
no,
love
that's not
her-
my problem.
why
That
would-
is your
why
problem.
would you
I
entrap
entrapped
me?
you. That is not my problem.
You can
That
go
is
on
your
entrapping
problem.
You are
other
not
women.
happy.
Why are
No,
you
who's
married?
you?
You are not happy.
Oh, that happiness.
You are entrapping
that
someone who does not even
that
care
happiness,
about you.
That happiness is a you problem. That is not our problem.
So
we,
you-
we
what-
we guys don't tell each other you
We are
should be
happy or
happy.
what? Yeah.
I didn't, no, that's y'all. That's things that
Men
y'all
don't
ladies
care
do.
whether you're
We
happy
don't
or
care
not.
about that
So you
happiness
guys
stuff.
Men don't care.
That is y'all.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
A house, can you imagine a household with a woman who is unhappy? Oh my God. Even the children get affected.
Yeah, actually it
Everybody's
affects
affected.
everybody.
Yeah, we just buy you a new dress, then you just be
No,
happy for a
come
while.
on.
Then we
Let's
move
move on
on.
to the next topic.
Exactly. Speaking of happiness and everything, see, even cheating. That's also another thing that even they complain about and everything, because a lot of CEOs are out here losing their job. Nestle, see, is gone. Started off even with the guy who was the other AI company or something like that. He was caught in the Coldplay concert. Right. But a lot of CEOs are actually losing their jobs because of the whole, they're caught cheating and everything. One thing I would say is, since when did businesses and corporates become all like church, then start upholding up some weird morals when we know even many people are out here even cheating? Since when did businesses and the other thing start even now mitigating and even now start screening out who you're actually even sleeping with and everything? The key thing is this: businesses are not churches, and you are starting holding up a moral code that even you don't even actually live by.
Subscribe
So
to.
yeah, so even that whole thing of even now CEOs out here losing their jobs just because even cheating and everything, that's upholding some false morals that in society are not replicated into practicality. So stop that nonsense. Shindwe, leave that for the church if you guys want to stay there. Go ahead.
Okay, I'll say one thing. If that happens in the place of power, that one I would say it's okay for them to be fired. Like, yes, I get it. You don't want them to uphold morals because an office is not a church. Yes, I get it. But actually, we don't just expect good morals in church alone. In the society, we do. But now it gets to a point whereby you are the leader of this place. I am the head of this place. I am guiding this place. I am the one actually that everyone looks up to. I make all the rules and all the decisions. That person should be held accountable in upholding those morals going down. Because as an employee, there are rules of the company.
What
for
morals?
example, I see you're caught cheating. That is supposed to be taken more serious than the rest of the world doing it already.
When you're
That should be
hiring for a
taken
job, is it part of the job?
It's not part of the job, but I'm a CEO. Why am I sleeping with around? I'm
Part of
supposed.
your-
It's part of. You're supposed to show that I am a good human being.
It does,
So,
that,
I
is
think
that
the
a bad
problem-
human being?
The
Yes, that's a
problem
bad
here-
human being. Very.
The problem here, I think so,
Is
we have to agree and accept that cheating in the society is there.
yeah.
Okay? Even Bill Clinton was busy. I see his name came up in the Epstein files. Yet there was this girl who was being, I never touched that woman. You were there. Were you alive during the Inquisition?
Monica Lewinsky
Yeah,
Monica
Monica,
Lewinsky.
yeah, yeah.
and Bill Clinton.
When he was being impeached, there was all those things. But this is the thing. The problem is that these people were caught.
Yeah.
Because people are cheating. But the other thing is that you have to look at the companies we are talking about. These are companies that if the leadership does not appear sound, it would affect the price at the stock market. So they are worried about the returns, the investors and everything. And then, so that's why when you look at even banks, there's a way they have a dressing code. There's a way you must appear to the public. to the public. Even the people who sit on the boards, they are given how they can behave, how they cannot behave, where you can be, where you cannot be. And that's why some people, no matter how intelligent you are, you will not sit on that board. So there's a public image. It's about the brand and the business and about the price on the stock market.
CEOs,
All right.
they should be taught how to cheat.
No, I will pass because of time.
Oh, come on. Oh, what's your punchline? What's your punchline, though?
My punchline is, if you have money, show women, don't give them.
That's even the end of the show. That's the end. That's the end of the show. We'll see you guys next week.